zone, but sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Murray going to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Beck completes it to Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. They'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll buy some, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable. I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Room here to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, down at the 33. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 80 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Darren Waller, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go, Brad.
2nd down at 4. Here's Murray. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Throwing now is Murray. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10, Beck. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The football going back over to Arizona now. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And it'll be 1st and 10. Deep in their own territory.
Punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up on first down. This is McCaffrey. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The final shot before break. Beck. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The final shot before break. Beck. And he'll just get rid of it. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Lions.
Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw is Murray. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, Murray. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Murray now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Murray. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Murray now. This is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The Cardinals set out to kick this one away, and off we go. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now they're in the hurry up. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. On the ground, McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the East.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And in a two-score game, obviously every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. First carry for James Conner. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The Cardinals on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Sliding out of the pocket, looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Beck. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game. Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. McCaffrey. About 3 yards there to the 27. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Here's the option. Running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Their mobile, agile quarterback keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Bears up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Santos with the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The 40. Past the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep it away from. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault him for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Looking to throw on second down. Beck. And this one's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on second and long. Murray. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So out now come the Cardinals. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll go option on second down, right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 173 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season. They run with McCaffrey off the option. Down at the 35, it'll be second down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On second down, McCaffrey. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball.